Pisces, Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do your April reading. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Pisces for the month of April. It is going to be a general reading, and as a general reading, the messages will not resonate for everyone, so be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well. For anyone who is interested, I am using the Gilded Tarot deck for this reading, and I'd like to thank everyone for joining me, and let's begin. Okay, Pisces, so you have the Six of Cups. So this is the energy that's around you right now at the beginning of April, or for the month of April. And this is all about nostalgia and reunion. So you could be reuniting with people from your past. So for example, there could be family reunions, childhood friends, old schoolmate chums that you used to hang out with. You could be reconnecting even with an old flame, for example. So it can play out so many different ways. But you know, so someone from your past though could be coming back into your life in some way. You could even be moving back to, for example, the area that you grew up in when you were a child. So your childhood area or location. So you could even be moving back to that. The Six of Cups though is also about receiving gifts. So you may even be receiving a gift this month for the month of April. Okay, and you're being crossed by the Eight of Cups. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, this is about you withdrawing and retreating. It's about you moving on. You see in this picture here, this person is moving on. They're going, they've got their back turned on these cups. And cups is water energy. So it's your kind of energy, Pisces. You are a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio represents the water signs, but cups are your ups in life. They are your emotions. Cups often represent anything that emotionally fulfills you or makes you feel happy and satisfied. That's that cups energy. And you see like a lot of these cups here are tipped over. They're not full anymore. So this is representing things that don't emotionally fulfill you anymore. And you've turned your back on them and now you're going to seek things. And that's what that retreat is. That's what that withdrawal is. It's you moving on and abandoning things that no longer serve you or no longer make you feel emotionally fulfilled. So you're abandoning those things to go on a quest and find something that does make you feel emotionally fulfilled. And this is where that Six of Cups energy really could be coming in. Because of that nostalgia, we often, when we think of the past, we feel that emotional fulfillment. We feel that emotional happiness. And so it's you seeking that out and looking for that feeling again. And so that's the energy that's around you for the month of April. And the Ten of Wands is in the position of your foundation. So this is the past conditions that have led to where you are at this moment. And the Ten of Wands represents stress, exhaustion, too many burdens, too many responsibilities. You see all these wands are on his back and he's carrying them. But what you also see, it's nighttime, but the sun, the dawn is coming. And being tens, so aces are the beginnings, they're the number one. The 10 is the completion, it's the end. So this end of this burden, this end of this cycle, that is what's coming. But this is what you've been, this is in the position of your foundation, so it's where you have come from. And this could be why you are turning your back on things that don't emotionally fulfill you, because you were just too stressed, too burdened, too many responsibilities, and you were just tired, and you were tired of doing things that just weren't emotionally fulfilling you anymore. So now you're kind of reconnecting with your inner child again, and you're finding things that you're passionate about and that fulfill you. And that 10 again, that represents the ending, and that ending has happened because you've chosen to move on. Wow. And then you had the Ace of Cups here. Ace, this whole new opportunity, this new beginning for emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness. Now it's up to you, Pisces, to decide what to do with that opportunity that comes your way, that's presented to you. It's your decision. You can take it or leave it. But this is an opportunity to find something that emotionally fulfills you. It is in the position of your past, but it's the very recent past. This energy is still lingering. This energy is moving into the background. So you're going to be presented with this more towards the beginning of April. For some of you, this actually can represent a new baby or a new relationship. It can even represent a proposal or a marriage as well. So some of you may be getting engaged in April, some of you may be getting married in April, or be finding out you're pregnant. And if so, congratulations, that's so exciting. And then, wow, okay, so this is a big one. This is a major arcana card. It's the Strength, and Strength does represent Leo. It is the energy of Leo. But this is about you finding self-love. This is about you having unconditional love for yourself. This is about you having self-respect and finding self-respect. And this is about courage. So that's what this card represents. It's also that inner strength. It's finding that it's not controlling others by brute force, but it's by having control of yourself internally. So this is about you knowing when it's time to use brute force or strength to overcome a situation, and when it's time to just sit back and sit quietly and let things play out. It's about you having that inner strength to know this information and to follow through on the information in that way. It is in your strengths position. It's crowning you. It's the energy that's crowning you. So Pisces, I'm feeling like this is you really, really, again, finding that inner strength and knowing when it is to take action and knowing when it is to just sit back and let things play out before you step in and take action. And this is you really finding that control over your emotions as well. You are a water sign. You are one of the signs that wears your emotions on your sleeve. You know, you care about you care so deeply about everything in your life, and sometimes that can really wear you down, Pisces. So I feel like this is you getting control of that, and maybe even like, you know, being a little bit, hiding that a little bit more rather than wearing your emotions on your sleeve for everyone else to see, but kind of keeping them in check. And, you know, you're still feeling everything, but you're on the surface, you're very calm and you're very reserved, and you're knowing when to take aggressive action and when to sit back and be more passive. Wow. And then you have the Four of Wands here, and this is in your near future, what's developing from this situation. And the Four of Wands, this is homecoming. This is celebration. This is you being surrounded by your friends and family. And again, this is another card of reunions. So I really feel like you're reconnecting with your family here, or people from the past. But this is you, that initial reconnecting, and now the Four of Wands is about that celebration. Four of Wands can also represent a marriage as well. So it can be, so for some of you, there is either you're getting married or someone around you or in your family or a very close friend is getting married, and you could even be like in the wedding party, for example. So yeah, so for some of you, you know, April, there's going to be some kind of a wedding or that kind of an engagement party or celebration that way. And again, it might not be you might not be the one getting married, it could be someone around you, but that energy is around you, and this celebratory energy is coming into the future here. And then you have the Eight of Wands, and this is in the position of your viewpoint towards a situation or your perspective on the situation. And Eight of Wands, this is fast moving energy. It's about speed, action, very quick changes, news coming in super fast. So like emails, texts, Snapchat, like all social media, like information coming through on social media. But it's fast energy, fast changes. And this is how you're seeing this. You are seeing this whole situation as things are happening quickly for you. That you're moving forward in whatever direction you're taking in a very quick way, and things happen. Once you make decisions, it's like quick. It's like lightning speed quick. Wow. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. And this is what you need to know. This is your environment. This is about you achieving all your goals and dreams on your own. This is about you being self-sufficient. This is about you receiving financial gain. Pentacles energy is that earth energy. So it's your Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn signs, but earth energy is physical energy. It is everything that makes you feel safe, secure, stable in your life. but so it usually translates into physical, tangible assets that you can touch, feel, hold. So your money, possessions, your home, your actual physical body. If you've been experiencing health issues, this is you, overcoming that and starting to feel better. Some of you could actually be buying a home, but this is a very positive card for financial wealth, but it's also about you surrounding yourself with luxury and you being self-sufficient and getting yourself there on your own, and you enjoying all doing things and activities on your own and for yourself, and doing things for yourself. So beautiful energy, Pisces. And then you have the Ace of Swords, and your hopes and fears or work that you need to do behind the scenes. Ace of Swords. Swords is air energy. It's that intellectual. It's your ideas. It's that mental energy. So this is about new ideas coming your way. An opportunity that's presented by a new idea or news that comes in. This can also be about you receiving mental clarity. So, if in the beginning of the month, for example, things are a little bit murky or muddy, you're feeling a bit lost, and again, this is you searching here for things that emotionally fulfill you, you wishing for that simpler time, that nostalgia of your past and people from the past coming in. This is you now having clarity and finding that focus, finding that mental clarity and that focus, because you're doing this work. You are doing things for yourself, and you're finding what makes you happy again. Again, that Nine of Pentacles energy. Wow! And now you have the Ten of Cups. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm so happy for you, Pisces. You've kind of been through the ringer a little bit. So I'm really, really happy to see this, because this is in the position of your potential outcome or where you're headed. And the Ten of Cups, this is family contentment. This is complete, total love and support from your friends and family, and from yourself to yourself. This is just, happy home. This is emotional fulfillment. This is you finding that. This is your potential outcome. This is where you're headed by doing that work on your own, finding what makes you happy, getting that mental clarity, and moving forward in that direction with that inner strength. And that's the potential. That's where it can head, is into that complete contentment, that complete loving feeling. And wow, I'm so happy for you, Pisces. That's such a great reading. I'm not going to add any clarifiers, because it's pretty self-explanatory, and it's so nice to see. So nice to see. You've been through a lot. So now I'm going to pull a Angel Tarot card for any last little bits of insight regarding the reading from Spirit and the angels. And let's see what we have for you, Pisces. I'm smiling for ear to ear right now. I'm just so happy with your reading. It's I know a few Pisces, and some of you have just really been put through the ringer. So I'm so happy to see this, really and truly. Okay, and we have the Two of Fire. Woo! Okay, Pisces. So the Two of Fire is about you coming into your own. This can be about new partnerships. So it can be love partnerships. It can be business partnerships, but you working with others. It can be about you working with others. And again, it could even be a new friendship coming in. And this is about you continuing to move forward. And again, coming into your own. So wonderful, Pisces. So happy to see this. I'm going to pull one more final one. I'm going to pull a Romance Angel Oracle card. And let's see if we have any little insights into your relationships, whether or not they be family relationships, romantic relationships, or business relationships. And we have codependency. Okay, so there could be an addiction that's affecting your romantic life. Addictions can play out in so many different ways. I'm just going to explain this a little bit. So these could be things like, I'll give it a great example here is someone who's a workaholic. There's an addiction right there. You are spending a lot of time, or a loved one is spending a lot of time at work. They have less time for the home and family life. That is going to impact your romantic life because there's just not that much time being devoted to it. So that's an example of how an addiction can play out. Anything that is taking you away from spending time with those you care about. And that's that codependency. The codependency can also be playing out where you're relying, or someone is relying on you too heavily. So rather than seeing a relationship as like you're looking at your relationship, or someone in the relationship is using the relationship as a way to complete themselves rather than as a way to complement themselves. There's a big difference there. Relationships should not be used to make you feel whole and complete. You should be finding that within yourself, and that relationship instead should be something that complements you, that makes you want to be the best you can be, that makes you a better person, that or balances you out in some way, and just again brings out the best in you. That is not the same as completing you. And when you have that where you're looking for someone to make you feel happy versus you finding happiness within yourself, that's when that codependency can also come out. So and that's a type of addiction as well. So that concludes your reading, Pisces, for the month of April. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you are notified when the next monthly reading comes out. I'm also doing very small weekly readings, just a couple cards, not this Celtic Cross reading. And so be sure to check those out too. They're just fun little quick 5-minute readings. And again, thank you for watching, Pisces, and take care and have a wonderful April.